Battle Report 240 this time.
240.
This is Game 4 Brawler Bash. Look at this. Orcs and Goblins versus the Kingdom of Equitaine.
There we go. At Atomic Empires in Durham, North Takalaki.
Yep. There's my list. Take and gaze at the wonder and move on.
Yeah, there you go.
Spells. I'm trying to do this more, but I keep forgetting to do it.
Right.
Raven's Wing, Deceptive Glamour, Totemic, Swarm of Insects, Scarification, Awaken the Beast.
I noticed how you say...
Why do I have Swarm of Insects? No, and Break the Spirit. I'm not sure why I have Swarm of Insects. What was I thinking on that one?
I guess we'll have to see what...
The trebuchets.
What's in his army.
That's a good point. I should do this after the armies.
Yeah.
Oh, that didn't come out.
Yeah, whatever.
Okay. I had this nice formatted. Looked really good. Anyway.
Yeah, obviously not.
So he's got a Duke as his general. He's got the Hero's Heart, Uther's Conviction, a Shield, and Crown of Autocracy, and the Barded Warhorse.
Okay, that's I've not seen that build before.
So he's a Leadership 10 army.
Yep.
He's got a BSB.
12 and 12.
Yeah, well, BSB with Tristan's Resolve, which is the weapon breaker thing.
Yep.
Basalt Infusion, Shield, Lucky Charm, and a Barded Warhorse.
Okay.
A Damsel with who's an adept of Divination.
Divination.
With the Magical Heirloom for the Hereditary.
So he's all about leadership in this army.
He is. Barded Warhorse. Two kind of naked paladins with lances, shields.
Yeah, they're naked.
4 Knights of the Realm units, 9 strong, full command. 2 units of 5 Yeoman Outriders.
Okay.
A unit of 3 Peg Knights.
With Vanguard.
And a champion. And a standard. Just no musician. And 2 trebuchets. So, looking at this list, he's light on... He has no virtues.
He has no You mean the player or the
army? You know? I didn't know him enough to make that personal judgment call.
Want clarity on that point.
Yeah, exactly. It's the first time I met the guy. He was a nice guy.
Okay. No virtues.
He has no virtues on his paladins.
Not really loaded up on magic items.
He's light. He's light in magic spells. I think I told him after the game. I said, if you're going to go this route, you're probably not going to get meaningful spells off. So why not drop the Damsel, take 2 Binding Scrolls and maybe even a Crystal Ball.
Yeah.
And still have points left. And you've got the space to put them. You got 2 empty paladins.
Yeah, he's got 3 spells.
He ends up with 3.
3 is like the bare minimum.
Right. So, anyway.
And he has to take, and I'm assuming he ended up taking buffs or...
Yeah, he ended up with...
2 buffs. 3 buffs, basically.
The Hereditary, the Stars Align, Bubble, and I forgot what the other one he took was.
There's no point.
We may see it.
Because you gotta...
There's no point in having an offensive spell unless you're going to be fighting and shooting at the same time.
Well, my thing is, if you only have 3 spells, and they all kind of have to be the same kind of spell.
Correct.
Because...
Right. Once you're in combat, you don't
2
have to
spells
worry.
are pretty easy. One's easy to stop, 2's pretty easy, 3 you can get through, but so they... If you have 1 spell that's completely different, it'll never get off.
So this time we did...
Oh, you're playing in the grass this time.
We played in the grass this time. And this time we played Encircle and Secure Target.
Okay.
And he placed the one over here on the left, you see. So I placed the one back in the back right. Okay. Knowing he has... The other thing I don't like about this army is he has 4 big blocks for his scoring. And he needs all 4 of those combat blocks.
Yeah.
So it makes it tough for objectives. Because you can't, it's hard to leave one back to guard an objective when that's, part of your major combat. Anyway.
Yeah, no, you got to fight and maneuver and go for them at the end of the game.
So anyway, you can see there's some water up top, a fence, a couple trebuchets. You can see where they're deployed.
I'm not sure those peasants are happy about being in that lake.
They don't care. It's the cleanest they've ever been.
They don't like to be clean.
That's a good point.
It's washing off their body protection.
Yeah. A couple pieces impassable here in the center, which, break up the battlefield.
I suppose, yep.
And a weird hill on the back right that no one ever wants to go on because it's a very tall,
steep
hill.
Yeah. This is good if you got war machines.
And this is, this is the one where he's up in the center, I'm up in the flanks, back in the center.
Okay.
So again, I don't like to do this anymore. You'll see me do it every once in a while, but I don't like to spread out my spiders any longer. I like to keep them as a force.
Yep.
But because of how he deployed, because he deployed to go first. Did he? No, he did not.
He didn't break.
He did not deploy to go first. He must have prayed. So it was a straight up roll. Anyway, because of how the deployments were going, I see, what I've got. This guy's whipping around the edge, this guy's whipping around the edge, and I can push the center. Anyway, that's what I'm looking at, and I think it works out well for me. So, there we have it. And that's the vanguards. This unit was up further, and it just backed off.
I'm sorry, your thought is to push the center?
Third is to threaten the center with these two, and the spiders push the flanks, and then just roll into the flanks.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know what I said. Yeah. Pushing the center is dead meat in this one. So, first turn, Wolf Riders up here, march, move their 18 up here, and I didn't take a picture, but killed off between the Wolf Riders and
Spider.
And the Spider, they only moved 7. So between the Wolf Riders and the Spider, we killed off 2 of the Yeomen and panicked them off the board.
And they ran away.
Because they're way away from everything.
Yep.
The other unit of Wolf Riders ran up and just sat right in front of this trebuchet. And they shot at it, and I think they did a wound.
Okay, you shot at it. You didn't try to shoot at the other guys ran away anyway. So
yeah, they ran. Because of where I put them. I should have put them out here so I could do either, but I didn't. I put them here. But anyway, I was happy with the result. Over here on the far right, you can see the Boar Riders coming forward. What I'm doing is threatening this token that's under his arc.
Right.
The idea is he's got to keep something significant to deal with my 180 point unit. Everybody else came forward a bit.
Yep.
Going on his turn. He splits up his, you can see his wedges kind of dance out to try to increase their arcs. I do have Break the Spirit on this unit, but he doesn't march with it. And his other unit you see pushing up on this side of the flank because he's out of the arc of my spider.
I think those knights will move faster if they weren't marching in tar.
Let's see. He's got a character in this one.
So he's got 4 characters.
He's got 4 characters. There's 1 in each.
Okay.
1 fighty character in each, and his mage is also in this unit.
Okay, with a general.
General and mage in this unit.
Okay.
His BSB, I believe, is in this one.
Okay.
It's hard to tell. So anyway, so back to my turn 2. That's what it looks like. And we charge. So Spider needed like a 15 to get there. It's going to take that chance. It's Swift Stride 8.
A 15 minus 8. You needed a 7. I'm sorry.
It's 15 inches away.
Yeah, okay.
Minus 7 is an 8. Yeah. He's only speed 7. These guys actually are a lot closer than they look. It's only like 14 or 15 away.
Okay.
So I'm going to double charge this trebuchet. That guy's going there. And he came up and chaffed this unit. So I decided to send... He obviously has never watched my video. So I send my BSB out and charge him in the flank.
Okay.
And when I look at that, I'm going to overrun out to here and be safe from anything nasty coming down this way.
Hopefully.
That's the idea.
Yeah.
Come on.
Well, your spider will be over there, so...
the spider's going to be all the way up here.
Yeah.
Anyway. So that's the plan. So we're going to do that. And, yeah, he needs an 8. Look at that.
Yep.
That's correct. Everybody makes it. So you can see I double charged this thing.
The rock stopped you from even hitting the whole unit.
It did, and the rock prevented me from getting on the 3rd file. Gets on it. BSB came out and smacked him in the flank. He's got 1 trebuchet. This trebuchet, even if I don't win this fight, because to shave points, I dropped light lances off my Wolf Riders.
Yeah.
So they're all strength 3 attacks.
Yeah.
So still a lot of strength 3 attacks.
You're worried about his amazing leadership?
Well, he's actually, because he's out of arc. He's out of range of
he's on
everything
six of
where he
those
is
guys,
now.
so,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's bad. So anyway, so I think this one's done, but he does still have this one. So,
Yep.
And I'm hoping between my spider and this rock, I'm going to be safe after I kill this unit.
Okay.
Is what I'm looking for. And the mage takes up position with the spider between him and the trebuchet as well.
That's the mage behind the rock.
That's my mage, and my mage dashes out and pops
Okay.
up here. The chariot popped up here and made sure
Okay.
it got out of arc as well.
And your cavalry just reformed.
And my cavalry formed, and I think they just held back.
Okay.
So the Wolf Riders smash the trebuchet,
Okay.
and the one unit overruns and
rolls well.
rolls I think 10 or something, and makes
Yep.
it into the next unit, next
Okay.
trebuchet. So now there's no more threats from trebuchets.
Yep.
If they can beat it. Over here, we of course brush this unit and overrun back to here, which is plenty because I didn't need to get very far to get out of that unit's arc. So all looks well there. Everything is looking really good at this point.
Mm-hmm.
So, and also I threw this unit of the spider that was over here is getting threatened by this lance. Just moved over here to get out of his arc.
Right.
The boar boys came forward and get out of both these units' arc.
Mm-hmm.
And the Nashers just ran forward while I put Break the Spirit on this unit.
Yeah. Okay.
So, back to his turn.
Is that enough of that?
He doesn't want to mess around. So even with the Break the Spirit on him, he charges me with both units. Only takes 1 out of 10,
Okay.
which is a really good roll for him.
Yeah.
Did that, and elsewhere this unit redeploys back and faces to the boar boys.
Okay.
And the Peg
Pegasus.
Knights just kind of say, okay, well, think he would have been better served to do
Leave
this
him, yeah.
and turn around and let this unit come forward. But anyway,
Yeah.
it's choice there. Of course, I'm going from hindsight as well. So,
Mm-hmm.
so we have that. Over here, of course, he smashes the unit of Nashers.
Yep.
No chance they survive.
Killed 3, or that's a spell did.
The
Or-
spell did, because I don't think... Did I get to attack? I did get to attack. But
you should have signed on. Yeah.
yeah,
Except for
didn't do
characters.
much.
It depends on how many characters you got.
Didn't do much. So he smashed me. He needed an 11 with this unit and a 12 with this unit to reach my spider. So he tried it.
So what's he lost here? He's lost a total of 3.
He lost 1 in this one
from
and
there,
4 in this
and
one.
4 from that. Okay.
Actually, he may have lost 2 in this one.
Because I think it had.
It's the one with 2, because it's the one
Yeah.
with his mage and his general.
Yeah. Yeah.
So he's lost 2 in this one and 4 in this
4 in
one.
that one. Okay.
Most of the damage in this one is from the
Spell.
spell. Oh, I did have Nashers left because I made sure to target and kill the champion out of one of these 2 units.
Oh, okay.
Forget which one it is now. Then kind of disaster strikes up here on the second round of combat. He actually wins the combat by 1.
Uh-huh.
I failed to do, I think I did 0 or 1 wound to him.
Mm-hmm.
He won the combat, and despite I'm rerollable 6, so I
Yeah.
flee. He actually runs me down.
Okay. And stops in the rock.
But he's kind of pinned behind this rock, you can
Okay.
see.
What's that big blast marker?
That's
on
where
it?
my dead spider was.
Oh, okay.
Um,
So that's spider blood.
it's
All right.
spider blood. Over
Shouldn't
here,
have been like green or something.
would have been
Black.
better.
Yeah.
Up here on the top, the Wolf Riders failed to do a wound.
Okay.
He did 1 to me,
Okay. So it's a
but
push.
it's a push. So push is as good as a win.
Because he's not shooting.
Well, it's not as good as a win, but at least he's not shooting. So the only thing I got going for me up here is this was on his turn.
Yep.
Luckily, if he would have done this in my turn, I would have been in
boys
big
have line
trouble.
of sight into the flank. It looks like.
They do.
Okay.
And that's what we look like going into turn 3.
All right. So send in the charges.
Yeah, this is bad for him.
Yep.
So I'll go ahead and do the war cry on this one. And on turn 3, we'll do the war cry.
I was curious which way you were going
So,
with these guys. Okay.
The spider, this
Goes
doesn't
in.
need a 9. I just threw dice
I
down.
understand.
This one is the only one that mattered, so I put the dice down. They actually need a 7 to reach the side of this unit.
Yeah.
So the ferals had a choice to go front of this or flank of this. They're going to go flank of the general's unit.
Okay.
Spider's going front of this unit, and the boar riders are coming forward and going to hit this one in the flank.
Yep.
So when they crush this, they'll overrun in the back of this, and I'll be involved in that fight.
Yep. And then the double charge there.
Boar Riders and the Chariot go in here. I thought this was a little questionable, but
by itself,
at this point, yeah.
With the Boar Riders in the flank, it's just the impact hits your...
He's got friends, and it's a naked paladin with 3 attacks.
Yeah.
I issue a challenge. He's not on the paladin is not in the flank.
Right.
Paladin's this guy. Mm-hmm. So if I go in with him, issue a challenge, he accepts with the paladin. He's got 3 strength 4 hits, attacks against my tough 4 chariot with 4 wounds.
Yeah.
Not worried. At least not in the first round. So everybody over here makes it, and that's how it is. These guys are actually in.
The trays in the way.
Yeah.
Do I need to spray these trays, buddy?
Yeah, they're getting a little shabby, aren't they?
Yeah.
And then the BSB comes back around, stays within 12 of everything.
Both? Okay.
And the mage comes back in to just kind of keep an eye on things. And you can see both these have made it in there.
Okay. And
Spider's in as well.
Yep. So you backed up.
The Boar Riders back up. They've got a musician, so they reform and back up to the edge of the board.
Okay.
Just put as much distance as possible. If he wants to come get me, that's the only thing he's going to do for the rest of this game.
Yep.
That's what I'm thinking. The other unit of Wolf Riders that was back here marches around
Positions themselves
to come help because these guys don't seem to be doing the job. And over here, in this back behind this rock, we win this combat. We don't do a lot of damage. I think we killed 2, maybe 3.
2 or 3 or something like that. And you don't catch him.
But we do break him, and he does run. We fail both. Despite both chasing him, we do not catch him.
He's got 2 wounds on his paladin, or he's got 2 wounds remaining?
2 wounds on his paladin.
Okay.
Because he took the impact hits.
Okay.
And then over here, the Boar Boys smashed the first unit, overran into the second. And at this point, my banner is taken as a casualty because the banner is broken off my model.
Oh. One of our game mates isn't there to break your banner.
That is correct. So the ensuing combat, these 2 units smash them all the way down to just the general and the mage.
Okay.
Who flee, and we chase with both these because these were pushed out of the combat by that point.
Right.
They fought. The only 2 left were the 2 way up here. So he flees, runs this way. We chase with both. Failed. It's the second time I've done 2 swift stride versus 1, 2 swift stride versus 1, caught nobody. So, anyway.
I wasn't sure about the
out of the combat.
Getting out of the combat, yeah.
Yeah, we can't nudge down, so. And he has to keep 2 units into the fight, and I had 1 in his front already.
Right.
So, anyway, so that happens there. He flees, they flee. Over here, these guys think the other guy's going to steal all the glory, so they decide to smash it for themselves this turn.
All right.
Win the combat, and it breaks,
Yep.
basically. So that's where that turn's going to end for me. And we'll go back to his turn. So his turn, these guys rally.
Okay.
Everything else you see back here is dead. But the knight unit rallies. He declares a charge here and fails.
Okay.
And the
Peg
Knights decide to go into the spider.
Okay.
And his general and mage, of course, pass. I would have loved to have 1 guy left.
It's a unit, right?
They're a unit now, but it would be great if there's 1 of the unit left, so then they rally at half.
Oh, I see what you're
leadership.
saying.
But anyway, so there you go. He smashes into me there. Everyone rallies.
Okay.
And he, like I said, failed his charge up here.
Okay.
So that's going to do it for his turn. Sorry, we're going to do the attack.
Got to fight the fights.
These guys come in and do 4 wounds to me.
That's not too bad.
That was excessive.
Yeah, 6 strength 6 and 6 strength 4.
6 strength 6 hits me 3, wounds me 1.5.
Hits you 3.
Both weapons go 4. Hits me 3. Wounds
1.5.
1.5. Maybe gets 1 from the strength 4.
Yeah.
2.
Yeah.
2.5.
Yeah.
Not 4.
Well,
Anyway, we don't go anywhere. We sit. The only thing and then The only thing he did wrong, I thought, on this was he did not reform back down.
Right.
Left this guy out. Unless maybe he was trying to do that. Maybe he was trying to protect them for a turn.
He was hoping that they would be protected.
Because he could also just have fled. Anyway, whatever. He did not. But anyway, he's left him there. So it's back to my turn. My turn, the Ferals charge into the Peg Knights. Mm-hmm. And going to force that. Mm-hmm. The General declares a charge out of the unit in the back corner of here.
Okay.
Because I'm too deep, I couldn't wheel in behind this building with the unit. So I tried to do the General alone. And it's only like a 14 from here to there. So
he's your General.
And that guy should murder a lot of guys in this unit.
It's all about the 5-up board save.
And then it's going to be his steadfast check.
Yep. Okay.
So anyway, that was my plan there.
So that's that.
Over here, both units up here on the top.
Looks like he failed his charge.
He did, which disappointed me greatly.
And he chose to stand. Okay.
He chose to stand. I failed to charge. Well, he can't run because if he runs this way, the Boar Riders are back here. Then the Boar Riders of the Chariot go back in again.
Okay.
Up top. And as well, the Wolf Riders come in with them.
Oh, I was wondering if he was going to send them in or not.
I did, because it was a flank. Mm-hmm. And I think I'm going to kill at least one on impacts, is what I'm hoping for.
Yeah.
So that way he's got limited stuff going back at them.
Yeah, because you don't want the 4 attacks coming at you.
Right. So we've got that. And I think that's it.
And the Boar Boys just hung out where they were?
They moved a bit. I don't think they moved very much.
Okay.
They were having trouble getting around the General in that way. So there's a better.
No, I meant the Boar Boys on the flank. That's where
they moved up a bit.
They moved up out of arc of the cavalry. Okay.
Out of arc of
the Knights on the top.
Oh, these Boar Boys. Yes.
Yes.
Oh, those Boar Boys dashed their 14 forward. Mm-hmm. His charge put him a little too close.
Yeah.
I also, as I move these Boar Boys forward, all my characters bail out and they're just floating around on their own now. Mm-hmm. I just like to have the extra charge opportunities.
Yep.
The only thing I did wrong, well, he failed charge, so I couldn't do anything different. Would have rather he's been facing in kind of this direction, but in general. Anyway, so we got that.
Okay.
I bump my strength up on the spider.
Ooh. Okay.
Because it's just a lot of attacks. Mm-hmm. And it works. He smashes those. Didn't kill them all, though, but broke them and chased them down.
Okay.
Killed 1.5, I think.
Smacked into his characters. Okay.
And the Ferals, of course, smack into the characters.
Mm-hmm.
And that's going to
We got the other fight on the other side.
Up on top, we go to this fight, and we crush them, and this time we do run them down.
Okay.
The Boar Boys elect not to pursue. Mm-hmm. They turn around because there's a target over the token I need to get to over there, because now I'm seeing this fully intact lance hanging around this one. Yep. So I've got to make sure I get at least one to push the objective. Mm-hmm.
Well, you can contest it, right?
These are correct. Mm-hmm. If I can contest this one and grab the other one, but at minimum, it's going to be a push if I get over there. Anyway, so I have that. I did absolutely. Oh, this was an overrun. Right. And then we're going to go to his turn. His turn. This lance does recognize the futility of trying to keep these guys in arc. So it turns around and faces the bad stuff.
Mm-hmm. And looks like you backed up a little bit, so
backed up.
You can't charge him with your character.
And opened it up. Yes, correct. So go, and then on the bottom, and then his general loses the combat and flees to here.
Mages.
And we did not catch him. The mage got killed.
Oh,
we killed the mage, put 2 wounds.
That's the general. I'm sorry.
Yeah, put 2 wounds.
I thought it was the other way around. Okay.
We killed the mage, put a couple wounds on the general.
Well, that's that old dragon
and chased him to here.
Guy, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah. So back to my turn. My turn.
Why is the general way over there now?
Because that was on his turn.
Right.
When we broke him. My turn starts. The Ferals charge him. He auto flees.
Oh, okay.
The spider tried to push him off the board and didn't go far enough.
Okay.
The problem was there's a unit. This Boar Boy unit is right here, preventing me from making, Anyway, because he got to run through me.
Okay.
But anyway.
And he survived.
And he survived taking the last wound. Gets out to here.
Okay.
Anyway, the boar unit that was here reforms, moves up. Characters all come around the corner. The chariot gets ready, and the wolf riders come forward for their
him up so he's
normal sacrifice. After these guys have been involved in 3 fights so far now, because they've killed both trebuchets. So back to his turn. He rallies again.
Okay.
He decides not to charge this unit because charging this unit leaves him here for everything in the world. So he pivots and backs up. Reforms and backs up. And of course the general rallies there. Okay. And that's it for his turn.
Oh, we're on 6 now.
So now we're going to move up to my turn 6.
Okay.
My turn 6. The spider makes the charge at him.
Okay.
I charged both. The spider's the only one that made it.
Okay.
Would have liked to get both in, but
yeah, I'm sure.
Up top, the way he backed up, he had this unit in his front. So I elected to go in with all 3 characters instead of this unit.
Okay. Couldn't get them all in.
Well, I could have gotten maybe one of these guys in. I'm not sure. No, because of the wheel, I don't think I could have. Anyway,
okay.
One way or another, I sent the 3 characters into this unit.
Yeah.
Spider goes into this guy. And I put off this Break the Spirit on him as well.
Okay.
Just to give him a -1
and you've got
hit.
your guys there, so you only have 1 scoring unit next to the token. Okay.
And we go through it, and we don't kill any of these units.
Okay.
He goes crazy with ward saves.
Oh, okay.
I mean, absolute nuts with ward saves.
Okay.
So both this unit up there on top is fully intact.
Okay.
Well, it's missing the. I did challenge and kill the paladin.
Okay.
His paladin's gone out of that unit, and his. So the only thing he's got left is the unit and the general. Okay. So.
Well, that's why you keep playing. You roll the dice because you just never know what's going to happen.
Right. It ends up being a 19-1.
You did grab the other objective. Okay.
I got both. Yeah, the other guys walked over to the other objective. So ends up being a good thing.
Actually, it was a bigger score than I thought it was going to be when he had his 2 things left.
Yeah, well, I've taken almost none, though, is the problem.
That's true.
He's gotten a spider and a half out of me.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, if I've got both my wolf rider units intact, which never happens.
Yeah.
So, looking at mistakes, he shouldn't have charged by himself. This unit should have just moved up 14 and been sitting right here.
Yeah.
So no matter where this unit goes, I can hit it and wipe it.
Mm-hmm.
So this was a greedy move trying to end it a turn early.
Well, you also had to consider, though, that there was the possibility that you could have lost this fight over here on the left.
You could have lost this fight on the left?
Yeah.
I didn't consider that.
I'm saying it's unlikely.
Possible. Correct.
But if you moved forward up and you lost the fight,
right,
then he could win in his turn and he could turn in the flank.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's possible, but if I would have done what I said and moved up here, that would have put the general and BSB within range of all 3, and one of them would have stuck. Mm-hmm. I would assume. Mm-hmm. But, you're right. Yeah. It's not a guarantee.
Yeah.
So anyway, like I said, I think this was a mistake. This guy should have gone.
Yeah, I think he did.
And then that means this unit's gone at the end of the game.
Because also getting that objective, so.
But and then I'm not sure what I could have done different here, because this is my turn. This is my turn, and his general's fleeing. The other thing, what I could have done, and might have been better. You
probably had to think about how you move those. You had to. You moved these guys to get them out of the arc. You probably moved them a little too far.
Oh, these guys?
Yeah.
Well, I think my mistake here, what I should have done, again...
You had to assume you were going to win this combat and they were going to run.
Well, I mean, he's already... Oh, which one?
The general and the mage.
Yeah, I mean, he's already running.
Yeah.
Oh, if those guys wouldn't have come that far forward, they would have charged by that lance.
Yeah.
So that was kind of a done... There's nothing I could much have done that.
Well, was it the far? It's just a question of if they could have been farther over to the side is the only thing.
The only other thing I was thinking here, though, is... I think I probably would have been better served not to have charged him and let him rally right there. And then the spider move over here into the ruins and let him rally, and then they both combo charge him and crush him.
In this position, absolutely.
Because right now, the problem, I think I would have been better served to do that rather than charge him.
In this position, absolutely. There was no reason to charge him.
But I thought, again, because these guys charge him
he may
first.
die running through your guys, but
Yeah, with the orc boys charging him first.
Yeah.
Again, he's got a 50-50 chance of dying going through there.
Right.
And then, again, if he gets a good charge, good run, and the spider hits him, rush pushes him again, had a chance to go off the board.
Yeah.
Or the spider catch him. Neither one worked.
Or what actually ended up happening. So.
Yes. Again, I still think I would have been much better served.
Yeah, I think you better start not charging.
To do what I did here, reform, go over here with this unit,
and
just wait for him here and move the spider up to his flank.
Yep.
I would have been much better served with that.
Yep. I agree.
But anyway, so that's cost me a point.
So it cost you a point. Yeah. But you're 2 up, 2 down.
2 up, 2 down.
Somewhere around the middle, I guess.
I'm a little above the middle.
So
I've had a 19 and a 20 win and a 20 loss, and the first one was like a 14-6 or something.
So you're set for
game
to try to leap yourself forward in game 5. All right, let's see what happens.
All right, thanks, fellas.